Around this table, correspondents from across the globe who file, broadcast and blog from the Dateline London. Fresh perspectives on familiar stories and those you may know nothing about. Join us for a journalistic brains trust from those in the know. Dateline London Weekends on BBC World News.
Now on BBC World News, we join Tim Willcox in Paris for live coverage of the results of the first round of the French presidential election.
Hello and welcome to Paris, where in the next 30 minutes, polls will close in the first round of the French presidential election. It has been a political truism for several years to describe France as a politically divided country, and this year it is even more so. When the incumbent Emmanuel Macron, the youngest French leader since eventually confirmed he was running for a second term, he was some 20 opinion poll points ahead of his far-right rival Marine Le Pen of the National Rally Party. Well, according to the latest polls on Friday night, that lead has now shrunk to as little as 2 or 3 points. And many pundits are now asking if Marine Le Pen, on this her third attempt, could bring about a political earthquake. Well, back in 2017, Macron crushed Marine Le Pen in the second round vote. But will history repeat itself? What is clear is that this election today is not about the traditional battle between left and right. Today, this is about Macron and his political progressives and the political extremes on the right and the left. So what have been the key issues in the campaign for a country and a continent coming out of a global pandemic and now living through one of the biggest conflicts since the Second World War? Well, all the research shows that for millions of French citizens, it is the rising cost of living, the growing dislocation between the rich and poor city dwellers and those from the rural France profonde, the retirement age also, and climate change. Immigration is still being pursued by the far-right candidate Éric Zemmour, but less so publicly by Marine Le Pen. Well, over the next 90 minutes, we'll be bringing you the first exit polls projections, reactions and analysis from our correspondents at campaign headquarters and my guests here in the heart of Paris overlooking the Arc de Triomphe. Well, I'm joined by my colleague, Hélène Dauphin. She has been working all day on the BBC's online live coverage of this election and will be helping us navigate through the evening with the latest lines as they come in. Also, we have Nassira Gwenif. She is a professor of sociology at the University of Paris 8 Vincennes, Saint-Denis. Later in the programme, we'll be speaking to representatives of the main political parties. And of course, we have our correspondents in the key locations. Jessica Parker is at the campaign headquarters of Emmanuel Macron at the Paris Expo Porte de Versailles, that is in the capital's 15th arrondissement. That's about 5 kilometres where we're standing now. Nick Beek is in the 12th arrondissement, where Marine Le Pen supporters and campaign staff are waiting to see if opinion polls there are putting her within touching distance of the front runner. That'll be confirmed in the actual vote. We also have Anna Holligan live at the Cirque d'Hiver in the 11th arrondissement as well with Jean-Luc Mélenchon. Well, that is the campaign headquarters, I say, of Mélenchon. Now, he is the 70-year-old leftist firebrand founder of the France Unbowed movement. We'll be hearing from them in a moment. But first, here's a roundup of the day's events from Lucy Williamson.